Hi everyone. Just thought I would give my opinion on the SOTY 2022. Obviously, I am in the same boat as it seems like everyone else is. That I think it should have went to Niger, and the obvious reasons: more footage, more just more mind-blowing clips constantly coming at me. I felt that was what was happening when I was watching his part compared to the others. Also, very good skaters. I just don't think it was on the same level as Naija, and I'm not gonna get into the variations of whatever is important and not important. It's just that's my opinion. I think he should have had it. Also, just based on I feel like a lot of the tricks I never seen before or thought was possible, where I didn't really feel that with a lot of the other skaters. I didn't feel that, oh, this I would never thought was possible. I felt that when I watched Nigel's part. I think a really stupid thing on Thrasher's part is that they are sort of shooting themselves in the foot because it's by not allowing Niger to get this award. It seems as if he's not the right type of character in their uh, in their branding. He doesn't represent Thrasher properly or something like that. You know, it seems like they need a person that uh, seems more, I don't know, like less corporate and all this sort of stuff. Where Niger is just, I think it makes perfect sense for Niger to be the way he is, and if he didn't have a reason to be the way he is, that wouldn't matter either. You know, I still think he deserves it, but I think it makes perfect sense growing up where you're pushed to be this sort of Rasta, uh, chill sort of person that actually are you're programmed to actually be what Thrasher wants. You know, this him and his dad's relationship, where the dad seemed to know very much what was cool and what wasn't cool in skating, and made sure he did the things that would be cool. It makes perfect sense to go the opposite way, and it's so, in my opinion, badass to be just totally not caring what people think and wear Nikes and wear Monster Energy clothes and just do your thing. Like it doesn't make any more perfect sense uh, for anyone to do it but Naija. And with that said, I think down the line they're shooting themselves in the foot because Raisa Leal is one day probably gonna get it. You know, the Thrasher Award, the Skater of the Year. But she isn't in a way the same trick machine as Naija is, and she's probably gonna she's definitely gonna deserve it down the line when she gets a little bit older. She probably get even better than she is. She's gonna get it, and what are they gonna say then? Oh, Nige didn't get it because he was all about contest skating and seemed sort of corporate, getting all the big sponsors. And the same with Sheckler. He didn't get it back in the day because he seemed like all into the reality TV show and making money and all that. Where it's like there's nothing more corporate than Thrasher. Like Thrasher, Thrasher's clothes is sold in every fashion store, everywhere. Like there's nothing more corporate than Thrasher. Like I think they have a collab with Lacoste or something. Like what does that have to do with skating? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. I just think they're they're shooting themselves in the foot a bit because they'll one day have to give it to one of these big uh, Nike non. non-promoting this, not this type of pentagram wearing black clothes always, a tough guy or tough girl sort of character, but a more mellow, all about skating, all about staying in good shape. Like this sort of character, they have to give it to one of these people. And how do they justify not giving it to the ones that were this 10 years ago or 2 years ago or whatever, how many years ago? They can't, but they'll have to sooner or later. Because I bet you Raisa Leal, she'll get it one day. Like maybe 5 years from now, maybe 10 years from now, maybe sometime. But she's coming up, and she's going to be really good when she gets older. Like she's good now, but she's going to be really good when she gets older. And she's going to get it. And how are they going to justify that? Like they might, unless she starts, of course, becoming this Thrasher, like these, what do you call it? What is the name of the skater? Like these sort of metal, hardcore, smoke weed every day skaters. It seems like this is the type of people Thrasher is going for. So I don't know. I don't know if everyone smokes weed. I'm not saying that. It just seems like the character has to be like this guy that promotes being in the streets and being down with the streets and being tough and streetwise and smoking blunts and drinking beer and all that. That seems to be very important to Thrasher, where it's just, in my opinion, it's about the skating and it's about your reasons for doing the things you do. And I think Nyjah has perfect reason for being like for looking like a football player. Because that's what he looks like. He looks like a football player. And it makes perfect sense if you're forced to be a Rasta from childhood, then you're going to go the opposite direction. And it just, I really respect the guy, and I really think he should have got it. Yeah, well, that's my opinion. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.